Hi everyone, well here I am. As promised, I took myself a 6-hour journey south to the 4x4 Expo in Stafford, and I'm not going to waste any time, I'm just going to show you the Land Cruisers, because there was only about 3 of them. This was a modified 80 series on 37s. It had been sprayed in like a rubberized coating, maybe like a Raptor lining or something, definitely not original. This was the OFM 4x4 stand. I have no idea what they sell, but they had a Land Cruiser. They also had this. I think this is a frame from an 80 series. They were mostly trying to sell tyres, but I think this is a frame from the same generation. This was an odd thing. That looks to me like a water charge cooler. It says Plasma Man Pro Series on it. I think it's a charge cooler. Also, this was probably the rarest Land Cruiser we saw. This is a Troopy, in very good condition. Clearly a full restoration. This was the Street Track Life stand. I chatted to the guy who owned it, not the guy standing on guard, it was a different fellow. And he says it's been a total money pit, but he really likes it, even though it's slow. Handful of other Japanese cars, Mitsubishi Delica there, that's a 4x4 grandpa wagon. And there's a Land Cruiser, what is that, a 60 series? Couldn't tell you, I just know it's old, and I don't know a lot about Land Cruisers yet. This was the most interesting one of the day. That's Jonathan's Land Cruiser V8, got a 2-inch lift on it and a body lift now. I nearly bought that car, that's one that got away. Instead I ended up buying 2 different Land Cruisers to try and find one good one. Yeah, seriously, that's the end of the Land Cruisers. The show itself was very good. I was surprised how much was there. I arrived about 8:45 for the show starting at 9:30. Car park filled up really quickly, but it's mostly just a display of Land Rovers and Range Rovers. There was also a Volkswagen event on, so there was camper vans as far as the eye could see. Through the underpass and into the queue, and straight into some happy dogs. It's nice to see you're allowed to bring your animals inside. And then I was immediately baffled by this huge thing. No idea what that rating is, but that is the biggest shackle I've ever seen in my life. Let's have a bit of a walk around. There were 3 vans from this company selling off-road tyres. Actually, there were some very good deals. Donnell's Off-Road were selling sort of steering parts and torsion bars and so on. Everyone was selling those track mats. There was a whole race section. I'll go and have a look at that later on. Bought some bits and pieces from that stall. Again, more Land Rovers. There were 4 different companies selling winches. I didn't buy a winch because I don't need one. There's the most interesting Land Cruiser again. This place was selling wheels and tyres. They had some cracking deals. Here's some more Land Rovers. That one was quite interesting with that massive orange roll hoop on the front. These were a cracking idea. Integrated light bars. Since my front grille is knackered anyway, I've asked them about designing one for the 100 series. I purchased an ARB awning tent from here, the Flat Dog stand. I'll come back and do a video about that. I thought this was another Troopy at first look, but it's another Land Rover. Gigglepin do lots of off-road parts. They had some winches on display. Molly panels, packs. These robots, you can get these from Temu for like 500 quid. If I had the space, I'd definitely buy one. There's a couple of companies are using them. In fact,
hello, I'm Greg, Mr. GDB, also known on YouTube as the Motorway Man. We are at the 4x4 Expo event in Stafford. It's Staffordshire County Showground. There's lots on the list, lots of toys and treats, and there's lots and lots inside. And obviously go and check out the YouTube channel as well. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, so I guess that's the one other British YouTuber that exists. This Unimog was for sale actually, but it was full reconditioned. But you really want to see the underside. Everyone takes pictures of the sides. That was a remarkably small diff. I expected it to be massive, but it's in very good condition. Another look at the show venue. I was so happy to be indoors instead of standing out in a field somewhere. Right, this is the race section. That thing was on 40s and it made me want some. This company's making bespoke roll cages. There's so many triangles. I kind of want it. Some of the stuff was a bit rough and ready. Obviously used, not just show cars here. I quite like that. This guy's hat was the star of the show. And I really wanted to visit this off-grid camp stand and sign up.
Hey, we're here at the off-grid camp stand at the 4x4 Expo, and we are a network of off-grid locations all across the UK. You can see here we've got 200 locations now, especially for self-sufficient 4x4 overlanders. So yeah, if you're interested in getting off-grid, then check out our website and Instagram, off-grid camp.
I am now a member of another gang. Let's go look at some more Land Rovers. This one was quite nice actually, I like this one. I was also quite taken by this front exit exhaust. I quite like being able to see these off-road, I guess we call them rock bouncers. It was nice to see them up close. I would really like some portals, but I can't afford them. Another one, rough, ready, used, raced. Nice method of cooling. Fans are on the outside there so you can keep them clean. There's a few of these trailers. What do you make of these trailers? I wonder if I could make one. Right, I'm home. Let me show you a couple of things I picked up. Right, while I was there, picked up a couple of interesting things from the flat dog stand. I got these shackles, 8-ton rubberized shackle, so that'll go through the 1-inch holes that I got from Trail Tailor. I still need to replace those bolts, but I got those, and that was only £30 for these 8-ton rated shackles. Tyre pressure monitoring system, just a little Bluetooth censored thing, clearly from China, but it's got a little control panel. Oh, it runs on solar as well. Yeah, so that will let me monitor tyre pressures. I'm curious to see if that will work and if it's worth the money. And then littering in the neighbour's garden. Then these, I was looking at some blowtorches to help with the barbecuing, and I saw this thing, which apparently will fit onto a standard gas bottle. Usually, blowtorches, you have to get a specific nozzle. But this thing, with a piezoelectric starter thing, apparently that will fit right on. Let me get 2 hands and give that a go. Right, so it pushes down and then twists into place. Let me turn it up a little bit. Oh, it's tricky to do with one hand, but give it some gas. Yeah. Great. It's an actual camping gas powered blowtorch. That'll be fantastic for starting barbecues. Turn it down and it comes off. That's a brilliant idea. Really pleased with that, and I'm glad I've got 2 because I always carry these anyway. So perfect. Made by Cross Country. Those were £5 each. I'm glad I purchased 2. £5 each. Bargain. Right, I'm back home. It's been a couple of days. Would I go again? Yes, absolutely. 4x4 Expo, definitely recommended. Not particularly for Land Cruisers because there's almost none of them. But it was still a good day out. Bought some stuff and got to chat to some interesting people, including some viewers down there. I think next time, would I take the Land Cruiser? Probably not. I'd probably just take the hybrid Corolla just to save on the fuel costs. But I am looking for some more shows to do. I'd like to get to Castlewood 4x4 in May and see if there's a few others running. And I'm looking forward to getting out and trying the off-road camping thing, the off-grid camp. Let me just see if I can find, yeah, so this, underneath my server here, I've got the awning room. I was hoping to show you a picture of it. Anyway, here's a picture of it. That's the 2.5 meter awning room. It should be that I can camp using that. I just need to put my roof frame back on the car so that I can mount the awning room, and that'll be enough for us to do some car camping. And I won't have to take a full-size tent. I can just have it off the side there, and the room will sit at the side of the car. Maybe I'll get a ground sheet or something, and we can just put a tent and maybe a diesel heater in there, and we won't have to take a full-size tent in the car. We can just rock up and mount the tent, which has got its own light and stuff inside. So that's the plan there. Should make it possible for us to test off-grid camping, since it's only 20 or 30 pounds. The downside is I'm gonna have to get a shit bucket. I'm not thrilled about that. I don't really want a shit bucket, but there's no alternative. I'll figure that out. Anyway, thank you for watching. This is a weird video, mostly voiceover, but I thought if you, like me, were wondering, is the show worth going to? I think it is. It's very cheap, lots to see, and bring some cash so you can buy some stuff and you won't be disappointed. Anyway, take care, make good decisions, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in another video very soon. Thanks a lot, bye.